Hi, welcome to an Onshape video tutorial. I want to do that cylinder for my 7-cylinder radial engine, and I want to show you different ways to do it. Let's have a look at the drawing. So here it is, and you could make a screenshot and then follow this exercise step by step if you want. So let's have fun with Onshape. So before we begin, please hit the like and subscribe button. That would really help. So let's start with our sketches. First sketch on the top plane. This will be a circle, and the diameter should be 136. Maybe even put a point there, just in case we need it later on. And confirm. Then another sketch, which might be changed or edited later on. Same plane. Another circle. That's a view from the top. And it should be right there. And the dimension should be 14. And the distance between this origin and that one should be 75, but we will have to edit it later on because Onshape is a parasolid based program. So let's leave that sketch, and the last sketch should be on the front plane, another circle, and diameter should be 83. And confirm. Next, I want to use a new option in that feature, and I want to create a similar effect to the first versions in Siemens NX and SolidWorks. Now I will need a plane, so let's go for a plane with an offset to that one, and the distance should be 260 millimeter. Confirm. Now, in order to replicate the version which I did, the first version which I did in Siemens NX and SolidWorks, I have to go for a surface, because there's no thin or thick option, at least not yet in Onshape. So let's go for a surface, yes, select this one here and let it go up to that plane and confirm. And then I could thicken that. Surface here should be the other way around, 5 millimeters, okay, so let's confirm this. Now for the ribs, I want the ribs to start here, and that's possible because there's a new option in that extrude command here in Onshape. So let's go again for an extrude, select the same sketch as before, and I want it to be a surface, and I want it to go up to that face like that, but I want to have a starting offset, and the starting offset would be 260 minus 1.67, which should give me a new surface up here, and confirm. And now I want to thicken that surface, so this surface here should be thickened. We can go 5 millimeter to the inside or just 1 millimeter to the inside, but I need it to be 7 millimeter to the outside, like that. and confirm. I will need an axis later on and maybe right now, so let's do it with an intersection curve. Let's go to the curves here, go for an intersection curve, and group 1 would be of course the front plane and group 2 would be the right plane, and confirm, which gives me that nice axis here, and I want this to happen before those extrudes. Now I want to pattern this thicken. It's a second part, because if I go to that thicken, can I merge it? So there's no merge command. I could add it to that body here and then confirm. So if I want to do now a linear pattern, entities to pattern would be that thicken 2. The direction, that would be, yeah, it's a part pattern. Let's go for feature pattern. Now let's try to use that thicken. Yes, direction would be that one, and it should be reversed, and the distance would be 6.67, and I need 31 instances. So does this work? Let's try. It doesn't work. And if I go for apply per instance, it doesn't work either. So let's delete this, and that thicken should be a new part. So don't go for add, make new, confirm, and now we can pattern this part. That will work. So it's new, yes. Direction, entities to pattern would be the part 2. Direction would be that axis here. Again, the distance is 6.67. I need 31 instances in the other direction, and confirm, which gives me a whole lot of parts. And now I want to make a union. So go for the union. Where is it? There you go. Union, and just select all those solids and confirm, which should give me one part. Great. Now this should start up here, and it's parasolid based, so we will have to change that 75 dimension in that sketch, but let's try it anyway. So in this case I want to have a solid, and if I want to add it here like this, it should go up to that face. So again, select the sketch, select the up to face, and here it's already red, it will not work, so we have to go for a new one, even if we change the dimension. So we go for a new one, and I want to have a starting offset, and that starting offset should be 260 minus 47, and confirm. Now we can do that fillet here with 7 millimeters. Okay, and I need a circular pattern, so go for circular pattern. It's a part, yes, that's the part. The axis is this one, and I want to have 4 instances, 360 degrees, equal spacing, and confirm. And now we could make another Boolean operation and select those solids here, and confirm. Didn't work because it's parasolid. So we have to change that's sketch number 2. So that dimension here should not be 75, but 74.999, for example. Otherwise, those solids would touch that solid here only with a line, and that's not possible in parasolid based software. Now that's okay. Now we can make holes and we can do a extruded cut. So we want to make this a remove. Select this one here, make it not up to next, but make it symmetric. Let's go for 200, that should do, and confirm. Now on top I would need a hole. Where's the hole? It should be 10 mm diameter, yes, 20 mm depth, that's okay. It should have a flat bottom, but I would need let's take a look which is the original one. I think that's the one, but I will need a sketch point. Without sketch point, that's not possible. Yeah, there are no hole points. So let's go for a point right there, up there. I think that's the one. Yeah, that's the original one. I'll need a sketch anyway. Let's do that sketch on this plane, and let's go for a point and see if we can snap onto this point here. Seems we can. Confirm, and now I can do a hole, 1020 flat. It should start from the sketch plane, yes. And that's the sketch point here. And confirm, and I've got this hole. And now I can pattern this with a circular pattern. This will be a feature pattern. Select that hole. Axis is again this one, again 4 instances, 360 degrees, and confirm. And my first version is done. Let's hide that part here. Now for a more traditional approach, I want to use those sketches again, of course. Let's go for an extrude. Select this one. Make it up to face. And confirm. And this should start here, so without trickery or offset, I want to copy that sketch. That would be sketch 2. Let's go for a copy sketch and paste it onto this plane here. Now that's not fully defined or constrained, and it's in the wrong place, so we have to edit it. So this has to be somewhere over here. Let's take a look from the top, make it horizontal aligned. Maybe put a point right there just in case we need it later on. And the dimension should be from this point to that point, 74.999, for example. Great. Leave that sketch. Now we can make an extrude here, turn it around, and in order to use the fillet here, I have to make it a new part, or I have to reorder. So I could go for a new part. Let's go for a new one. And this should be 47. Okay, then we can do the fillet with that edge here. Confirm. Now let's go for that circular pattern once more. It's a part pattern, yes. This is the axis, and confirm. And now we could add to this body those 4 bodies, and confirm. Now for the ribs, I want to reuse that sketch or just draw a new one, doesn't really matter. So I go for a new sketch, or I want to do it as I did it in the other programs. So let's copy this one, go for copy sketch, put it onto that plane, go for that sketch, move it slightly away, and then change that diameter to 150 and add a constraint right here. Look from the top, right here, and confirm. Now that's an extrude, and it should be added, yes, the other way around, and the distance is 1.67, and confirm. Now let's make a linear pattern with that extrude. So go for a linear pattern. It's a feature pattern, and I want to pattern that extrude. Direction would be that axis. Turn it around, make it 6.67 and 31 instances. Does this work? Let's take a look. No. Okay, let's go back. Let's try apply per instance, and it works. Great. Now we can do the holes. So maybe start with those small ones. There should be a sketch up there, this one. And we can use this for the hole, like that. Same dimensions, but make it flat. Confirm. Go for that circular pattern once more. It's a feature pattern. This whole axis is right there, and confirm. Now for another hole, we can use that point down there. Diameter should be 126, and it should go through. And the sketch point would be right here, and confirm. Great. Now the last extrude removed. This one here, make it symmetric, and 200, and the merge scope would be just that part here. Nope, didn't select it, seems to me. Let's try once more. Now it's selected, and confirm, and I'm done. So that would be the second version. Let's hide that second part as well. Okay, now the third version. I want to start with this sketch. So let's go for an extrude, select that sketch here, make it 47, and confirm. Then make a fillet 7 millimeters, and okay. Now go for a circular pattern. It's a part pattern, yes, I want to pattern that solid here, and I will get 4 solids, of course, like that. Now go for another extrude here. It should go up to the plane, so up to that face here. And I want to add it to the already existing ones. So let's go for this one, this one, this one, and that one, which should give me just one part only, part 3. Great. Now I could copy that sketch or draw a new one. In this case it's really kind of it doesn't matter. So let's go for this one, and this diameter should be 150 and confirm. Now go for an extrude, make it 1.67. Yes, and it should be added to what? To this body here. So again, it forgot those sketches up there, so let's part is okay and confirm. Now go for another linear pattern. It's a feature pattern. That's the feature. Direction is that axis, and it should be 6.67 spacing and 31. Let's see if it does it like that, or if we have to apply per instance. Yes, we have to apply per instance again, like that. Okay, so this sketch should be up there, so I need a copy of this one. That's the third sketch. And this one here. Copy that sketch and paste it onto the front plane, but make sure nothing's selected, like this. And paste sketch. Edit that sketch. Of course, it's not fully constrained, so we should be able to move it up. Or is it fully constrained? Yeah, it seems to be fully constrained. That's kind of odd. No, it's not fully constrained. I just wasn't able to pick it. Now, this should be aligned with that one here. Yeah, try to select the point, really. Select that point here. That's the one, and this one. Now it's working. Then I need a dimension from this point to that point, and this would be 260, or we could put that point here into that plane. So go for coincident, use that point, put it right there, and confirm. And now we can make an extrude with that sketch, and I want to remove it. So with that sketch, make it symmetric, make it 200. Confirm. And now we need another hole. Yeah, that's the one. Should go through, yes. So let's select this point here. Merge part 3, that's okay as well. Confirm. And we need that small hole here, so let's go for another hole. And that's not through, it's a blind one, and it's 10 millimeter in diameter, 20 millimeter depth, and it should have a flat bottom, and it should be put right there on this point. Confirm. And then at last a circular pattern. Where is it? There you go. It's a feature pattern. This is the feature. The axis is of course that line here for 360 degrees and confirm. And my third version is done as well. So I hope you liked it. Hope it was helpful. If you did like it, please give it a like or leave a comment. If you want to see more, please give it a like or leave a comment. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, that would really help. You could follow me also on GrabCAD, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and many more. Thanks for watching. See you to the next one. Bye bye.